We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine. We're getting ready and already feeling tomorrow's Pisces new moon. But first up, today we have our moon in Aquarius, which is square Uranus, which is in Taurus, and this is bringing big changes. I love these energies, as Uranus is actually the unpredictable planet of fate, and we're going to see a lot of these themes kind of playing out over the next couple of days with the energies too, which we will talk about. So with today, we can expect changes happening in areas of love and finances. This is to be expected, as we're also kind of feeling Venus's shift into retrograde, which won't officially happen until March 1st, but we're already feeling those themes coming up. This can bring amazing healing energies for your love life, your finances. It's helping you to clear major blocks. It could be helping you in making better choices or changes that you need to make in these areas. Our moon is going to go void later on in the day, where it's going to remain for, we'll say, a few hours, right? Okay, and then it shifts into Pisces. Now, this Pisces new moon is powerful, but you might be feeling guided to really pay attention to your body, to slow down, to rest right now, if you're needing it, that is. This is more like manifest and chill kind of vibes. There's a huge focus on your dreams and manifesting your dreams into reality and doing what you need to anchor those dreams into reality. Now, this new moon is going to be powerful, as we have half of the 10 major planets are actually in Pisces. So is our North Node. Our North Node deals with destiny. So there's a lot of destiny in the air. This is amazing for everyone, but especially for twin flames. I see a lot of twin flame encounters, beautiful things happen, and beautiful alignments happening across the collective. But we're going to go ahead and do a reading for the divine feminine first. Falling everywhere, right? Let's do a reading for the divine feminine. Remember, this is just a general collective reading. That's why I encourage you to do the one-on-one readings sessions on my website. You can do them as often as you need, whether you're looking for some clarity, needing to shift something. I help you work with your energy. I am an energy healer, so I have a ton of healings, clearings, and activations on my website. I also do twin flame and relationship coaching on my website. This is great for you guys just needing some help on your ascension journey or on the twin flame path. Just kind of depends on what you're needing. But I have so many amazing sessions on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. I'm working with the energies the next couple of days. I have lots of stuff up through March. We are getting ready to wrap up, or the tail end of February. I can't believe it. Like, right? It's gone fast. And then we do have, I know it's like old news at this point, but not really. Mars has shifted direct. It's been zapping our energy for weeks. You're going to feel such a relief. Now it's still kind of in its post-retrograde phase until May 2nd. So we're kind of feeling the effects of it. Of course, then we go right into Venus retrograde, right? So we have a lot coming up. We are also going to have, not yet, this is like the last new moon before the eclipses come out too. So we have a lot going on. This can really, really help you. We know that we are already in that eclipse gateway, we'll say. We're in eclipse season. This helps you with destined connections as twin flames, right? So this can really, really help you. Eclipses can help us to heal and let go of things, but they can help us to, move towards our destined path. And we see that playing out big time with tomorrow's new moon. That's why I really love it. So if you feel like you're lost, off your path, don't know what's up, that North Node energy can really help to realign you or redirect you to make sure you're going in the right direction, okay? So let's start with the reading for the divine feminine first. Divine feminine collective, divine masculine. If you're watching, it's really sunny out here, right? We're doing, hopefully, I don't know if it's real spring or we're just doing fake spring again here, but it's gorgeous outside. So I've been soaking up a little bit of nature the past couple of days outside. Okay, so divine feminine collective, divine masculine. If you're watching, direct messages from your divine feminine. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. Twin flames are divinely connected. Once you meet, it begins to activate a process. Now, I always talk about this because oftentimes it is the shedding, stripping away of everything that isn't love. You're going to have to let go of ego, attachments, karma, blocks, insecurities. Everything might come up on the twin flame journey. This is a connection that will mirror you in every type of way. It's going to show you areas you need to, we could say, work on, heal, or even integrate. So this is a connection that can bring a lot to the surface very, very fast. Now, I feel why, I know this won't be popular, but I feel why there's a lot of people that are not with their twin flame is because this happens on the 5D, okay? Union happens on the 5D, oftentimes. So, raising your frequency, doing your ascension work, clearing any karma that's holding you back or keeping you tied to lower timelines. As you're making healthier choices and working towards raising your frequency, you're going to begin to change in a good way. That means that you're going to be shifting around and maybe even lose people on your journey. It just kind of depends. So continuing to raise your frequency and continue to work on yourself. This is where the self work is being done so that you can become your best version of yourself. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. You guys are probably wired up even a little bit different. Yes, this is your person, but you've had maybe even many lifetimes, but at least this lifetime. And you've had different experiences that have kind of turned you into different people. Oftentimes your twin flame might even have some of the things that you're lacking or vice versa. So this can be, you guys might be, one of you might be like kind of, I don't want to say it, a little matrix. Maybe one of you really spiritual. You might be at different places in life. You might be having different lessons and different experiences currently unfolding. Allow your journey and your path to unfold as it should during this Pisces new moon. We have a lot of beautiful energies. Like I said, you were meant to meet this person when you did. They have activated something in you. I definitely believe that twin flames are meant to be together. The universe is like constantly, this is why I always never give up on it. Like I always encourage not to give up on it no matter what your situation. There might be spaces some of you guys have to navigate of separation or not being ready or having to do more inner work. That's okay, as long as you're not giving up on this on your heart. So with that Pisces North Node, which is aligning with our Pisces new moon, it's all about following your heart and aligning with your heart's desires. Whatever you want, you are manifesting into your reality, and that can go for your union too. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. This stirs up a lot of intense emotions within this connection that you're probably having to deal with. Now, this is where sometimes I always say, if you guys have deep wounds coming up, you're having to heal them. You have a lot of karmic wounds of your past that could be even very old that are still playing out or affecting you now. A lot of times, not popular statement, a lot of times karmic connections come into our life to help us with unresolved issues, usually from childhood, maybe even from past lifetimes, but usually from childhood, to help us to acknowledge our wounds and to help us heal certain things. It's to resolve karmic baggage. You all might have even had karmic wounds left behind from your past or even childhood or even previous relationships that you're working on healing. Okay, so I brought fairy cards because we're doing elemental vibes here as we're getting ready for spring, right? Hopefully, right? We're doing elemental vibes, connecting with the earth again vibes. Not for you. Leave behind what no longer serving you. It's time to look to new horizons. And I love this because this is always like my spiritual journey. When I see the boat, right, it's traveling forward on your spiritual path and even traveling into higher dimensions and realms. So you're needing to let go, non-attachment, like literally. And this could be like for anything in your life that you're needing to leave behind. So basically your soul, despite whatever's happening in the physical, is encouraging you to rise. We do that by letting go of the old, outdated, and what we have outgrown during this time. Sometimes you might come into someone's life for a chapter of their story and that was it, or vice versa. You're being guided to let go of connections, beliefs, patterns, anything not serving you. This could be letting go of like whatever it is within yourself that you need to work on, you need to improve, you need to continue to heal. Letting go of the negativity. So you're being guided to clear drama. I say dramatic karmic situations. You're being guided to clear negative energies within yourself that have been triggered to the surface, especially on your twin flame journey. If you're dealing with a lot of negative energies, your twin flame and you, because of the mirroring effect, and I want to talk about this because, I'm sorry, the sun's kind of in my eyes, but with Venus, which is it going into retrograde, this amps up the mirroring effects between you and your twin flame. So you're going to even mirror each other that much more. They're always mirroring your own inner state back to you and things on the soul level, the spiritual level. So if you're not, we'll just say you have a lot of negativity that has arisen from, whatever between you both or within yourself because it's triggered a lot. This is just energy, negative energy does not feel good in the dynamic. It can actually create a push energy or separation energy, or just weigh down the connection, or, you know, create a lot of negativity. So it's important for everyone anyways, but especially on the twin flame journey, that you're keeping your energy clear of negative energy so that it is not getting in the way. So let's just look at it like you have two people and there's an energy cord, and energy is always traveling to this person. You could be by yourself 5 million miles apart. It won't matter. You could be on another planet, right? You are always sending your thoughts, energy, vibrations to this person like waves of energy. And so if you're having an off day or whatever, and you're sending that energy unconsciously, you're not intending to, it gets flipped back to you. This is the nature of karma, that everything we put out there returns to us. And then it can throw off our union. It can get in the middle of the connection. It can weigh us down. And negative energy is like the worst thing that can throw off union. So we have to learn how to stay in these higher energy states. Your twin flame is here to help you to do that on some level. While they may mirror back the energy, they also show you obviously good things and maybe shadow aspects that you need to work on within yourself. Pay attention within your union, or to what your twin flame is showing you or teaching you about yourself right now, because they very much are showing you what areas to work on. This could be triggers and wounds they triggered unconsciously, usually not trying within you. This could be things they're acting out and playing out, or things within the dynamic. Okay, we have forest healing. Connect with the trees and animals in the forest. Breathe in and breathe out deeply. And I love this because you're going to be guided, I hope, to connect with nature as it starts to warm up wherever you are. Taking advantage of that springtime vibe. So when we connect with the earth, it's powerful all the time, but during the spring, earth, because we have so many nature cards I'm looking at, this spring is going to blossom and bloom, right? The earth is going to blossom and bloom, and that's what we want to be doing. We want to be tapping into that energy, especially as next month, I don't want to say next month, we'll say a few weeks from now, we're going to do the spring equinox, which is in March, and of course we do Beltane, which is the 1st of May. During this period, the earth very much kind of blossoms and blooms, comes alive. The energies go active again. So when we go into the winter time, some of the earth energies go a little bit dormant. Obviously it goes, I call it like a sleep state, and it goes into the sleep state. We feel that. We go into the cocoon, we feel a need to recharge, to pull within, whatever. As the energies are going active within the earth, they go really, really active for March. This is one of the more active months. We see that with the space energies, the galactic energies, things like that too. So things are coming alive again. This is good. With Mars shifting direct, or has shifted direct, things can start flowing again. If you felt like a little slow, sleepy, like, right? Things weren't moving. Yes, this is a twin flame reading within your connection. You could have felt like a pause or whatever it was with that. Things will start flowing again in a good way. Okay, we have spirit, animal, medicine. Connect with your spirit animals for guidance and healing. You're supported. I brought my little... Where is she? I brought my little spirit animal with me. Okay, connect with the animals. Connect with nature. Connect with the animals. She's soaking the sun up, right? I had to make her come outside. Okay, connect with nature. Connect with the elemental realms. Connect with the animals during this time. This will bring such medicine into your life. This is how we can connect with spirit too, just to remind you. So your soul is craving nature as you're making your ascension. This will recharge you. This will give you good energy. Maybe you're being guided, like yesterday I had to just like unplug and get outside for a while. All right, maybe you're being guided, especially if it's nice out, to connect. I love it because it's spring and all the birds are coming back and it's really nice, but you're being guided to connect with nature. This will give you such a nice, what your soul needs during this time. Daily practice. Cultivate a daily practice to reconnect and rebuild your energy. It's so important that we are taking care of our energy daily around here. You pick up a lot of negative energy. You have a lot of interactions. Maybe you're exchanging a lot of energy in different ways, work, right? Stuff like that. You're needing to also, with your ascension, it's all about, I want to say building, but building up, rebuilding, but building up your energy. Building that version of yourself, but from the energy level and things like that. So we know when we're getting run down or we need to work on that, but we want to prevent that. We want to be in our highest state. And so this is like whether you guys should be literally clearing your energy daily, saging, taking care of yourself, do a meditation. This could be like a morning routine, and I love the routines. So it's all about your day-to-day routine. You tend to do the same kind of routines day after day. What does that routine look like? Is it nourishing your soul? Are you making space for the spiritual? This could be making space for prayer, connecting with source. And this shouldn't be like a 10-minute a day thing. This should be living a lifestyle that connects us better too. So this comes down to everything that you're doing in the day. Like, even though I always say, we're going to make up some examples. I like to do that. You're combing your hair, maybe putting those healing intentions into your hair while you're doing it, right? Everything like that. You're making your cup of tea, maybe putting some good vibes into it, good intentions into it, and making space for stillness, meditation, recharging your energy, prayer, health through the foods that you're eating. So while we're in this time of year, you guys are probably being guided to maybe eat more, I call them root vegetables. I notice a lot of what comes up on the Twin Flame journey goes to the chakras, but especially the root chakra. A lot of what people are dealing with collectively when it comes to trauma and trauma healing. And a lot of times when we're dealing with the root chakra, this wasn't even yours. It was like baggage passed down through your ancestral family of origin line, but it's affected you becoming your programming. And so you've taken it on as yours. So I say to eat, I call them base root vegetables. This is like vegetables grown in the dirt, grown in the earth. Think potatoes, radishes, turnips, whatever, things like that. Okay. You get your food from the earth, right? But this is like ones from the earth too that will really help you. Okay, I love this. I brought some spirit cards today. It's been a minute since I've done cards too, because I'm always just working through my website. So just remember that. If you guys are needing me, you just book me on my website, and I have tons of activations up for today. Earth Angel. I'm a guardian of Mother Earth, and I protect all that live here. And so this is about your manifestations, but making sure they're not just serving you, that they're serving the collective and the harmony of the collective right now. Archangel Raphael. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. This is amazing for heart chakra healing, overall energy healing, connecting with your personal angels, and also connecting with the archangels will really, really help you. My favorite, nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. So we're being reminded that we are not the only ones who live here, and in the scope of it, our lives are pretty short. And then it's a lot about how we're taking care of the planet, taking care of the Earth too, right? Connecting with the elemental realms. Maybe you're being guided to go get lost in the woods, go for a walk, and just recharge your soul that way. Okay, now this is my favorite because we're doing Pisces new moon. And so this is reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams, and I achieve them with confidence. So all about what are you manifesting this Pisces new moon? We're doing it anyways. You're already in it, even though it's not till tomorrow. We're in those manifesting energies big time. And I think this is important because this Pisces new moon is all about endings, accumulation, what we need to let go of before we start that astrological new year going into Aries. I'm not like huge on that, but we go through certain shifts, right? But it's also at the same time about that new beginning, and we have that too. We have this Ace of Pentacles, so it's all about where you're headed. This is like, as you're doing the work, and I was saying this, I do this work because it really helped me with learning this stuff, right? So why I show up a lot of the time, because this stuff helped to transform and change my life. And I know it does you too, getting into the spiritual. And this is like learning how to manifest. I was reading the most amazing thing this morning. Like, Earth is a school for learning how to manifest. Like, this is a manifestation practice place. We are being guided to learn how to manifest, to tap into those abilities, whether it's manifesting your dream life, your dream union, your dream relationship. And so sometimes that takes letting go of the blocks, clearing the blocks, and manifesting. But this could be all sorts of opportunity opening up with these energies. Some of you guys are waiting for these manifestations to come in. I always say if you need help with that or like manifesting stuff, I have all sorts of good things on my site for that anyways. But this is like maybe you're waiting on your union, or you're in your union and you're waiting for something you're manifesting within it coming through. So we have very positive cards for healing your finances, abundance, flowing, getting back in your flow, I said. But then there's this Four of Swords, and this is like you're being guided to come out of the shell. You've been like, when we deal with Mars and Cancer in retrograde, it's like hermit crab shell. Right? It's like going into your shell. And that's okay, because we go into ourselves, like we go into the cocoon, and I've been feeling major cocoon vibes, which is okay. And so I feel it's all about finding your flow, but also kind of coming out. Like if you've been in separation, just pulled back, spending a lot of time alone, kind of coming out of that. This is awakening energy. And remember, you're coming out of this stronger too. So this could indicate that you're needing to heal. You're in a space of healing. And this goes for everyone. This is a reading for everyone. So it doesn't matter, especially in separation, but in union too. I see that. I see the flames in union. I deal with flames all over, right? And even the flames in union are in those phases too, right? Cycling through these energies and things like that. So you might be feeling that a little bit extra right now, that you've been kind of pulled into yourself. You might still kind of be in the cocoon. I know I'm like doing spring here today, I hope, but not funny. I hope so, right? But not quite. We know that. Okay, so you're getting a taste of it, right? We're getting like a little preview of it, but not quite, right? Don't get too ahead of yourself usually. We're ready for it, but not quite. And that's like the collective vibe, right? The collective energy. So I think we see how important nature and the sun are. Suddenly, when we lose it in the winter, everything dies. So as everything's coming alive again, so should everything in your life, your relationship, and even other areas of your life. This is a good energy coming at us. Let's do a reading for the Divine Masculine, just to see what is going on. Let's see. I'm trying to see how many I did for. So let's do Divine Masculine. All right, Divine Feminine, if you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. I see you in the face of strangers. You're always with me. They could be seeing people, like literally seeing women on the street and they look just like you. I've seen flames have these synchronicities. So you should be getting a lot of messages, synchronicities, and signs. I mean, if it isn't enough getting this person, you can't get them off your mind all the time, right? But I mean, like actually seeing signs in your reality. This is like a very, very powerful spiritual connection where you draw a lot of synchronicity and magic to you. There's a lot of magic in the air. You might, obviously I said thinking about this person, but you might even be seeing them, like where you're having interactions. It could be like your work day or the mundane, and you're thinking of your person. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. Some of you guys are craving physical union, physical connection with this person, whether just spending more time with them, and things like that. And so sometimes some of the most powerful love stories, I feel, oh my god, I love it, I think that's a dragonfly, have sorry, seeing signs. I was watching my cat watch it. So some of the more powerful relationships have a lot of obstacles, barriers, and things that you might need to heal or even work through. The most powerful love stories, right? That's okay. Remember that love will dissolve all blocks, barriers. It doesn't matter what it is. Sometimes twin flames deal with a lot of, like, it could be karmic situations, living apart, distance, other situations that you guys are dealing with. That's why you're in these situations, because you can do it. And you have a powerful spiritual resume to easily move through this ascension work and even the twin flame work on your journey. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. So this can indicate maybe masculine thinks about living with their divine feminine. If they're not already, they sit around and think about it, what their life would look like living with them, living with this person. If you're not talking, it's getting to them, and they're feeling it just as much. And this is going to be another unpopular opinion, but a lot of times if the masculine does pull back and they're trying to give the divine feminine the space, they may sense or know that they need to heal too. And they might not always want to, but they want that better version. Okay. Pixies, have fun with your inner child. Be lighthearted and play. Time to lighten up, time to connect with your inner child and to give it what it needs, which is kind of more fun. We're here to have fun experiences on planet Earth. Sometimes, right, I get mixed reviews living on Earth, right? All right, but we're actually here to have fun and create fun experience. And this is very, playful energy, healing your inner child and making room for it. I think the best connections are fun and playful, where you can laugh with your person and your inner child could come out to play. They might have a playful kind of elemental vibe, whatever. I love this card. It's my favorite of the deck. Enchanted marriage. Join your beloved in a sacred union. The fairies bless this commitment. And this is my Beltane card. I know it's probably not, but It reminds me of marriage of the god and goddess and Beltane and what we celebrate going into. So maybe coming into the spring is going to be massive for your union. So I'm going to see a lot of people that are doing the work to shift back into union, if apart or if in union, like bringing this together. So there's like, we look at it like, I don't want to say 3D because we're trying to do 5D, but physical relationship. But twin flame is so much past that. It's literally the merging back together of two soul pieces that were split first and bringing those back together. It's literal alchemy of the soul. And so this is the actual sacred marriage that happens on the spiritual level. And while you're always one on the spiritual level, the union in the physical is a representation of that. And that's why it's so powerful when you are together with your twin flame, just in a shared space, touching them, merging them, whatever. So there's the soul merge aspect too, which is very, very intense and powerful. And oftentimes there's a lot of work leading up to the true soul merge and things like that. All right, I love this. Building community, connect and collaborate with other like-minded others. Find your tribe, and I think this is so important that you're finding the right people and building community. Well, I'm going to share this video on a couple of platforms. I do that on Facebook, and this is actually, I always say, a big part of what me and my twin flame do behind the scenes. We do a lot of work doing we'll call it a spiritual community together, right? So I have my things I do, but we do this together, this project. And I feel that I've always been guided to help with the collective work that I do, even doing these videos, right? Okay, so you might be guided to do some type of collective work, or just maybe join a spiritual meditation group or spiritual healing group, or, you know, some type of community online, or, you know, and this could be different ways that you're coming together. I feel that too, because I feel very inspired. Like, I know this is a reading for the divine masculine side, but maybe finding other like-minded awakened people that you can vibe with, and you start to compare notes and learn a lot. Fairy offering. Connect with the fairies by giving them an offering. Ask for what you want and need. And I love this, connecting with the elementals. So as little as, this is what I do. Okay, cleaning my yard. When I'm cleaning up my yard, I always am, you know, doing that for the elementals as well too. Trust me, they spend a lot more time in my yard than I do. It's like, great. Oh my God, and putting it out there. So I like to communicate with the elementals and talk to them and things like that. Cleaning up and making your space nicer. This could be like literally just tidying up, or because I always think they can't do that but live there, or even just how many of you guys are going to start gardening? Like, right, this could be growing some veggies. I'm not very good at it, like my mom was a lot better at this, but this could be planting some roses in your yard. This could be, you know, getting a herb garden. That's always my favorite. Planting some veggies. Like, I think that's where the planet's been kind of heading, like for us to get back to the basics and simplify, like growing your own food because it's healthier and better and things like that. This could be like projects like that. Okay, crown chakra. I know I'm part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. Divine masculine, connecting with your crown chakra and trusting the downloads, insights, and things that you're getting. As we do this trauma work, it's not meant to torture us. It's meant to help us to clear our trauma so we can ascend. And then we let go of the karma, the traumas, and we can become better versions of ourselves. But it also opens up our psychic gifts and gateways and things like that. So connecting with your crown chakra, it's all about connecting with the spiritual, connecting with source. The present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. Stay in the present moment. This is like, let go of your past. You shouldn't be giving your past so much attention. I know we have to go back there to heal, but it's all about staying focused on where you're headed. Okay, so rest right now. Something Mars retrograde has been teaching us. Even Mars shifting direct. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. Maybe you're being guided to unplug and get out into nature and to refill your cup. We have a lot of earth cards today. Earth elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. So, okay, these cards are showing me. I'm just going to start here. Some of you guys, this is my temperance card, which is usually beautiful union and harmony, but there might be a block here. There could be an imbalance. Is this turning into some type of control drama or triggering you, or even separation on that spectrum? We have not working together. This is my ego card. Usually it's like teamwork and like maybe you guys work in the same place or you're working together and it's going really good. Some of you guys might be focused on material loss. I see that huge as we are going to continue to go through the awakening on planet Earth. And maybe some people are so focused on material. I see that as an excuse that a lot of times people say change. Let's call that the change card, into situations that aren't good for them. Especially this indicates like not for everyone, but still in a karmic relationship, but you guys have, you have to split assets or get a divorce or children, and that's very common on the masculine side. This isn't for everyone, but that could be the block holding you, because it's not focused on love. Like, right, usually it's like everything but that. It's focused on finances or money and things like that, and that's what a lot of the 3D connections about. And maybe that, okay. Now, that isn't for everyone, so I always say just take what resonates. But we have this situation. So we have something, this is my 3 of Swords in reverse, and this is usually the ending of a third-party situation. This could be for either of you guys. You guys could have been in one, or this could have been one is clearing, or, you're done with it. But it also doesn't have to be that. It could just be all of the heartbreak you've been through. We've all been through a lot of pain and heartbreak, releasing the pain of the past. And so this is like letting go of your past and energies and clearing any sad energy to make way for this new beginning. Aces are beautiful, especially Ace of Cups. This is like new beginning in love. So this is like new relationship. You guys been waiting on union? Or you're in union and it's just my beautiful, this Pisces new moon is bringing new beginning, major energies in a good way. That's going to help to anchor you into new higher timelines as you're doing this work and releasing past energies, because this is so important. So your twin flame is here to help you, despite how it might look, to awaken more and to really face yourself. But oftentimes, sometimes your twin flame can trigger dark night of the soul energy. They can trigger shadow aspects and needing to the shadow work. Some will walk away and blame and not do the work, or go into avoidance even and blame the twin flame, even though in reality you should be looking at yourself and like doing the work and healing any aspects that it's triggering. This is where energy work will really, really help you with this. Those that are doing the work, so rewarding to better get to know yourself, to better align and to align with these higher frequencies, and to align back together with your twin flame, okay? Usually you've been through some taste of the love bubble before the work comes up to motivate you, and that's only like, I know a lot of people think they're trying to get back to this, but no, this is just like a preview of how amazing your union could be, because you weren't even fully in union yet oftentimes before the work comes up, right? So the work will come up within these connections, but so rewarding, the unions that come out of doing this work. If you guys need me, I have tons of activations up for today. I know I have tons of stuff up for the new moon in Pisces. Check out the twin flame stuff I have for tomorrow's new moon. Amazing time to be working with the energies. Have a beautiful rest of your day. If you're needing me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com.